Hello. Welcome to my channel if you've been here before, or even if you're new. My name is Angel and it's lovely to have you here. So today we're going to be doing a wrap-up, a February wrap-up of my authored book project. If you don't know what this is, I'm going to link a video in the description, but I'm going to say that this was not my project. This is a YouTube channel that I found in January, Claudia Caye Vintage. It was her channel, and it was that they come up with this idea, and the idea is that you alter a book, any kind of book, over a year, and Claudia releases a new prompt every Wednesday, and if you want to do the prompt, you can do the prompt, and if you don't, if it doesn't, float your boat, you can jump over that prompt, or maybe if life gets in the way and you don't have time, that's fine as well. It's just just a fun project. It's not supposed to add any more stress to your life or any musts. It's just something that is for enjoyment. So did I mention I'm going to link those videos in the description box? I'll even link my first video about this project to give a bit more information if you don't know what I'm harping on about. For you peeps that do know what I'm harping on about, let's dive straight in. We're going to start with the last page I showed you that wasn't finished. So let's do that. So if you'd seen January's wrap up, you'll know that I was working on a page which I hadn't finished, which I was going to show you in February's wrap up. So we'll start with that page. That prompt for that page was use a piece of material on a page. So this is what that page ended up looking like. Obviously, here's my material. As I mentioned in the last video, I used a cotton bud with white paint to make the dots on the material. I even used some sashiko stitching with different colours. Then I had obviously some pen, which I just, created these spirals and circles. I even cut out some patterns from like old magazines that I had. And then I even used some ribbon here and some paper. What else did I use on this page? I think that's it. The little dots here are the cotton bud. And these rings, I actually used an empty toilet roll and just popped it in paint and printed it on. So circles and spirals have become, quite relevant in my practice. They resonate with me, obviously, quite a lot recently. And so I thought this was, a good way to honour that. So I'm really happy the way this turned out. So that was that prompt. The next week was cut out, decorate a page with a cutout or window. Now, I haven't done that prompt yet because I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. So that one I can't show you. The week after that was black out words to create a sentence. Let's have a look here. That would be this page. So my inner child loved doing this page. I bought some new acrylics this week when this prompt was drawn, and I love me some turquoise. I love me some lilac and some pink. And mustard yellow is like one of my favourite colours as well. Actually, I just generally love colour. I'm not going to lie. I love colour. So when this prompt came up, this was black out words on a page to make a sentence. And my sentence says, I made notes in a book that nothing happens by chance. Now, this I personally felt this prompt was quite difficult because my book isn't in English, it's in a different language. And I personally found that challenging. But once I'd found my sentence, I was like, woohoo, full speed ahead. Let's, just go mad, go wild. So my inner child got to come out to play, and I did some finger painting with this. And then I just, drew some witchy symbols on the page because, I do love me some witchy stuff. So that was that prompt. What was the next prompt? The next week was use stickers on a page. Now, I didn't have any stickers at home, and I just want to say the good thing with this project is, you're not supposed to go out and buy a shed load of arts and crafts goodies to get the book done. It's just supposed to be whatever you've got at home, and you interpret the prompts in the way that you want to interpret them. Interpret them. So if you this was just black out words on a page to make a sentence. I could have blacked out the whole of the text and just left these free. I didn't need to put any colour on the page at all. You do you. So if you don't have paints or pencils or coloured pens at home, that's fine. You know, I could have used paper to cover the text if I wanted to, or otherwise just a pen, as I mentioned. Even a pencil I could have just used. So whatever works for you, you do you. Okay, so with that point out of the way, stickers. I didn't have any stickers at home at all, but I did have washi tape. So this was my least artistic page as far as I'm concerned. It was like, okay, washi tape. But, you know, I did the prompt. I can't say that I'm, you know, most impressed with this page. It's a page, it's got some sticky bits on it. I didn't particularly like working with the washi tape. I don't know if this was a cheapy washi tape that I bought. I didn't think it was cheap. My wallet didn't think it was cheap when I bought it, but it didn't stick. I had to stick it down. It kept peeling off the page again once I stuck it down, or tried to stick it down. So I had to use glue to stick down the washi tape, which I thought was really naff. So this was my first experience of using washi tape. It could just be that I've, you know, managed to buy naff and dodgy washi tape that doesn't have any sticky stuff to it. But I kind of felt that this was just paper and it should have stuck. Anywho, that was a sideline. This sticker was the only sticker I had at home, and this was the sticker that I got with the tarot card, so the tarot deck, Tarot of Oneness. And I felt this kind of, you know, picked up some of this colour. I don't know. I did my best. I didn't have any stickers. So, you know, I had to use my artistic license to make it work for me. And it does work. It's done and it's dusted. And I did enjoy doing, actually, apart from the fact that the washi tape was a bit of a pain in the bottom. So that's that page. The last week's prompt was decorate a page with makeup or with nail varnish. Now, I am no stranger to decorating things with nail varnish. When I first started back on my artsy craftsy path, I made this out of air dry clay and I didn't have any paints at home, and I am an impatient person, unfortunately. I want things done, and you know, so it suddenly occurred to me, I have nail varnish. I could decorate this lovely, very voluptuous goddess with nail varnish, and that's what I did. So I am no stranger to using nail varnish to, you know, complete my arts and crafty projects. Even this is my blood moon cycle journal. I don't know if I've shown this before in my blood moon cycle video. This, you know that this is right. This is supposed to be a womb, obviously. It's my interpretation of a womb. Yeah, I'm going to say no more about that. I used my artistic license, but it was also done in nail varnish. So that was the prompt, and this is the page. Now I'm feeling recently very drawn to going within more than normal. So this is about going into the cave almost, the metaphorical cave, obviously. So this, I used acrylic paints again. I just used a paintbrush and I just did strokes in different directions with white and black acrylic paint. This was the nail varnish, which is this coppery brown colour. And then this is like going into the cave. And I just did these are made out of the actual pages. So I just cut into the page here and backed it with cardboard to make it a bit stronger. And these parts were just random paper I had at home, which I reinforced with cardboard as well. And I just made it look like it was like rock, so that you're, you know, moving into the cave. And I decorated it again with the black and the white acrylic paint that I had. I did it in all different strokes, and then used the nail varnish to make it a bit raggedy and a bit, you know, look a bit more rock-like. And if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I've felt really drawn to amethyst recently. I'm hoping this is all coming out on the page. Can you see this? Go do that. No, I'm gonna have to move it about a bit so you can see it. And so I just drew some amethyst crystals on the little cave flap, so it looks like, you know, I'm going into the cave and I'm discovering amethyst. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm hoping you can see that on camera. And so I just decorated those. I drew those in obviously black pen and used some acrylic paints, some purple, pink and white. And yeah, and then I used actually some glittery nail varnish. I don't know if you can see that there. Is that glittering? I'm not sure. And even glitter around the initial, the larger amethyst cluster there. So yeah, So this felt really relevant to me right now. I'm feeling very, very drawn to work with amethyst in my practice right now. And the cave work as well, as mentioned, the metaphorical cave, as it were. So I'm really happy with that page. It didn't take particularly very long. I was totally inspired when I came home from work on Friday. And I was like, oh, I've got time to work on my altered book project. I'm going to, you know, get some paint out and, you know, get me a bit messy and do it. So yeah, so that's that. So that's obviously as far as I've gotten, because that's as many prompts as we've had. Let's see if I can pop these back in. Let's do that. Let's pop that down. And let's do that. Possibly that. So that's that. So that's the book thus far. Still really enjoying it. I'm still sitting there at 3:59 my time, waiting for Claudia to go live and for her to release the next prompt. So that's that. That was a very, very short video, wasn't it? It was, but you know, nothing wrong with short videos either. I'm not going to babble on. I'm going to wish you a lovely morning, afternoon and evening. I will just say that there will be another update coming in March, so keep your eye out for that. At the end of February, beginning of March. No, wait, I've said that wrong, haven't I? I should have quit while I was winning, shouldn't I? I should have done. There will be a new update. Oh, you know what I mean. At the beginning of next month. Where are we? What month is it? I don't know. What's my name? I've got no idea. It's Sunday. I haven't had my coffee yet. Have a lovely day. Hope to see you next time. Toodaloo.